Hello and welcome to our assembly for Friday the 19th of June. Now I'm sure you will have noticed in the media lots of coverage of the Black Lives Matter protests both in London and around the world. And what I want to do today is just really focus on this and look at what is racism and what does Black Lives Matter really mean. So there are many differences between people. One of those differences, and one of the most obvious differences, is the colour of our skin. It is important to make sure that all people are treated fairly, and that's why lots of people all over the country and the world are part of the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, I don't want to just look at the idea of blacks and whites and racism between them, but explore the idea of racism more generally, looking at racism between all different colours, cultures and identities. Racism is when you treat somebody differently and unfairly because of the colour of their skin, or the fact they're from a different country, or their culture is different. There is racism between whites and blacks. There is racism between blacks and blacks, whites and whites, or different cultures within the same skin colour. And any time when it's due to the different country, nationality, culture or skin colour, it is racism. Racism and racist bullying can include being called names, intentionally damaging somebody's belongings, physical attacks, being left out because you are different in terms of your race, your culture, your skin colour, people making assumptions about you because of your skin colour, race or culture, assuming that you are the same as whatever stereotype they hold in your head because of your skin colour. Now, one of the main reasons we're talking about this is because of an assumption, particularly in America, with some police forces and some individuals in America, that if you are black, you are likely to be a criminal. It's being made to feel like you have to change how you look, to fit in, to conform, to not be different. And racist jokes, including jokes about skin colour, nationality, race or culture. Quite often these racist jokes might be told between people and not cause direct offence to the people they're about because they're not involved. But that's one thing I'd like people to speak out about. Racism, racist jokes are unacceptable. Everybody is important and everybody has the right to be safe and happy, regardless of their skin colour, their gender, their sexuality, their culture, anything. Everybody has that right. So now we're going to watch a video to help us understand a little bit more about how it feels when you experience racism.
Growing up as a young black boy in UK, knowing what some policemen do to people like us makes me scared of what will happen in the future.
There are similar issues to do with race here because some people still don't like black people and I don't think anyone should be treated that way.
Britain has a racist history and people don't notice it as much because they try not to mention it when it's actually a big problem.
It's really bad because they're all just swept under the rug, so everyone just pretends there's no racism here when there definitely is.
Someone said that I was too black.
A boy made a racist joke, but since I was the only black one, it kind of felt like it was aimed at me.
I got accused of stealing. I felt like he only stopped us because of the colour of our skin.
And it made me not feel comfortable with my skin colour.
It made me feel very isolated and very unsure of myself, and it made me want to change everything about me so that they possibly would like me.
Other people that may not understand it and the government now have to listen because we're all coming together to tell you this is how we feel and it needs to stop.
Just because our skin is different doesn't mean we're not humans. We're not aliens. We're human, just like you, just with a bit more melanin in our skin.
We should talk about racism because what's going on in the world with racism is horrible. I think it's disgusting.
We need to stamp out racism so that it will be better for all of us. It'll be a safer, better environment.
I want everyone to be treated the same no matter what their colour is.
I feel proud of my skin colour. I feel like it's unique.
My hopes for the future that everybody lives in harmony.
That we all live in a world where no one is judged just for the colour of our skin.
So, 4 key things to remember. It is illegal to treat somebody differently or unfairly because of their race or the colour of their skin. Racism, racial bullying is wrong, even if the person who's doing it is not aware that what they are saying and what they are doing is racist. If somebody commits a crime against you because of your race, religion or culture, that is classified as a hate crime. And penalties for hate crimes can be higher than for the same crime that isn't classified as a hate crime. You are not alone, and there are lots of ways to get support. Unfortunately, racism is all over the world, and it must be stopped. And sometimes the people in power, the laws themselves, can even be racist. And sometimes the people in power can use their people to treat people unfairly. And that's where every single one of us has a role and a responsibility to stand up and say no. For me, this is one of the most important points of this whole assembly. Racism isn't born, it's taught. We learn all of our values from the people around us and from society around us, from our parents, from our teachers, from the media. Nobody is born racist. Yet there are racists in the world. They have been taught to be racist. Their beliefs have been changed in such a way that they see a problem with people of a different background, a different ethnicity to them. If it can be taught, it can be untaught. If it can be learnt, it can be unlearnt. Our aim over the next year is to really use this as one of our themes to really help educate people, help teach you about racism, about the impacts and about how not to be how not to be racist and how to educate people around you, how to prevent people around you from carrying on this racial culture and making things better for everybody. Looking at what happens now, or is happening currently, the Black Lives Matter movement started in 2013. It can be found in America, Canada and the UK, and also a number of other countries around the world. Their main mission is to end the violence and unfair treatment towards black communities by holding events and informing people of what happens in their communities, making the wider world, wider society aware of how their communities are treated in their local area. The trigger for this really coming to the front of people's thoughts in 2020 is the death of George Floyd on the 25th of May this year. A black American man who was restrained by the police in such a way that it led to his death. There are many arguments about the methods used, there's many arguments about whether he was or wasn't guilty of a crime that he deserved to be detained for. However, the nature in which the detention and the restraint took place, the fact that it led to his death, is unacceptable. The fact that in America, black American males are far more likely to be stopped and searched or detained than any white American male is not acceptable. Assumptions are made about the nature of these people based purely on the colour of their skin. We've got to remember, this is a country who prior to the current president had a black president. You would think in a country that had a black leader, there would be no racism. But many African American communities are still facing unfair treatment in both society and from those in power. You will have seen in the media many protests around the UK in solidarity with people in America, and also due to the racism that people experience in this country. Because sadly, while we say we are an equal society, in reality for many of these people that is not what they experience. John Boyega, famous Star Wars actor, had a key message at the protest in London. Now is the time. Black lives have always mattered. Black lives have always been important. Black lives have always meant something. Lucasfilm, the makers of Star Wars, sent a statement out to support his views. The evil that is racism must stop. We will commit to being part of the change that is long overdue in the world. John Boyega, you are our hero. Many of these protests were peaceful. The police, the army, the protesters showing compassion and care for each other. In only a small cases was there violence and rioting, and on the whole these were over-reported by the media. You do. In reality, you can do anything you would normally do if you were being bullied or if you witnessed a friend being bullied. Racism is worse than bullying, but is fundamentally the same. Talk to somebody, record it, make yourself safe online. Speak out more. Speak out against it. Speak out in your group. Speak out amongst your friends. If one of your friends uses a racially derogatory, racially unpleasant term, just ask them to stop using it around you, even if it's not directed towards you. Just say, that is not a word, that is not a way of speaking that is acceptable to me. How would you help a friend who's experiencing racism? It's not okay to stand by and watch. Offer your support. Tell your friend that what has happened is wrong. They should not have to accept it. They need to stand up to it. Report the incident and support the reporting of the incident. If you need to, call the police, either in an emergency or even via 101 afterwards. Make some notes about what you've seen or heard. And if it's an environment you can do so, speak out. Be assertive. Tell your friend that racist joke is not funny. Tell your friend that comment they made is not funny, is not okay. You can force, you can be the change. If you want to know more, use the link in the description below and have a look at the Childline site. Obviously there's lots of other resources out there, but this is a good place to start. Remember, we said Black Lives Matter. We never said only Black Lives Matter. We know all lives matter. We just need your help with Black Lives Matter, for Black lives are in danger. Now, while that may not be strictly true in the UK, and it may be more Black lives are suffering inequality and suffering injustice, the sentiment is true. We need, as a community, as a country, as a school, to work together to stop all types of racism. We need to go on. We need to deal with any issues and any discrimination around gender, around sexuality, or any other type of prejudice. We're going to work a lot more on this in school over the next year, put on some workshops, put on some other events to really bring all of these forms of prejudice and discrimination to the front, to make it okay to talk about them, to make it okay to challenge them, and to really try our hardest to stop any discrimination or any prejudice from being a part of our school. And from that we can go on and make a difference in our wider societies. So thank you very much for listening. Stay safe, and hopefully when this is over we can see each other back in school in a much kinder and more caring environment.